Hello and welcome to another update on Bitcoin. Well, the Bitcoin chart continues to consolidate, I'd say. We're trying to break currently above the 88.7 Fibonacci retracement of the decline that started in January. Now, okay, I shouldn't say we try to break above because we don't really see a serious breakout attempt at the moment. It's more like consolidation below that resistance level, and it's clearly exactly that level. There isn't really structural resistance here. I mean, it's this zone, yeah, but the fact that it consolidates exactly below 104,487, which is this 88.7 Fibonacci retracement, just indicates that it respects the Fibonacci levels, right? What was it? A week ago, Bitcoin also consolidated below the 61.8 retracement. So these are important levels that I have on the chart for a reason, because the market tends to respect them, and we usually would see a reaction or some consolidation sideways, okay? So important is that the overall thesis is still unchanged, that maybe over the next few weeks we should see a bit of a consolidation correction in this B wave here. That would be the pullback, because after 5 waves up, we normally expect a correction of that 5-wave move. And then we should see another push higher. That would be wave C of 5, right? So that is what we are tracking. An ABC structure to the upside in circle wave 5 after circle wave 4 bottomed in April. So this is pretty much what I've been highlighting to you for many, many months. I mean, yes, the risk is there that Bitcoin has formed the bull market top, but it was the question mark thesis. It still is, still valid, but it's just not the preferred interpretation for this scenario to really play out. We need an immediate breakdown and a break below 80,200, because from where we are now, that 5-wave move up technically now can be corrected, and this B wave could reach this area between roughly 80k and 92k. This is the standard support zone that could easily be reached in this B wave correction. Just be aware of that. It's just our let's say main support area here for this B wave pullback, yeah. And that doesn't guarantee, but I can't, I don't need to repeat that in every video, but we discussed it in yesterday's video, why it's important to still watch the micro patterns, because the upside momentum isn't over. It's not over, right? The market can easily extend higher more directly. Absolutely. It could even reach my 130k target that we talked about already in November. It could reach that directly. It would then just not follow the ideal pathway higher. I think that's the main thing. So for now, Bitcoin is doing what it's supposed to be doing. We have a 5-wave move up. That's what we need to see to keep our white scenario, which is still preferred, alive. Okay. So now let's take a look at the shorter time frame for BTC. Do we have any changes? I mean, not really. What happened was we had a break above this trend line. If you watched the last video, then you know we had this trend line here, and it was a small upside breakout. But on Saturday, I normally don't expect too much movement, so I wouldn't get too excited about it. But, I mean, that 5th wave is still ideally, well, it's still outstanding. It's still due. I'd say we should get it. It's not guaranteed, of course. And, I mean, that sideways consolidation on the Bitcoin chart that we see at the moment, it's probably quite good for the altcoins, right? So since the Thursday top there, it's not too bad because it does help the altcoin sector. And you get these random pumps here and there, and some charts really had interesting setups. And some only develop setups right now, right? So anyway, I called that a triangle, a potential triangle. I mean, it broke out, but it's not really a triangle breakout. So I'm labeling it as an ABC structure. That just reminds us that the market could easily test the support area again between 99.9k and 102.1. So any break below 99.9k would indicate that a more substantial top has actually formed in this, in this wave 5 of A, okay? Then this B wave I just showed you on the larger time frame would likely play out. But for now, we're still consolidating. We haven't even broken below yesterday's low and the Friday low. So still consolidating on a fairly high level, just sideways, but moving up and down in corrective patterns. That does keep overall the door open for higher prices. And if we test support again, first of all, 102,122 should be the first one to test. And again, I'm labeling that as a so-called flat correction right now. in which a third wave topped that is unchanged on Thursday. We could absolutely have topped already, right? I mean, I showed you on the larger time frame, we do have 5 waves visually complete, but then what we do normally is we zoom into the micro patterns, and again, as long as we're holding that, we should get one more high, and I'm labeling it as an ABC structure right now. It is absolutely possible we're already starting the wave 5 a little early. Then I need to see a decisive break above 104,350, however, and it would have to be an ending diagonal, that 5th wave, best I can tell, because this move up is currently a 3-wave move. Now we'll see what develops over the weekend. It certainly does all look corrective right now. That's why on the nano level, it looks like it might consolidate a bit more. But that doesn't mean it needs to decisively break below the A wave low, the Friday low, because, that B wave is quite high. So the C wave might just test that low again. And, it's just, all I'm saying is it could extend wave 4 potentially a bit. That's still possible. But overall, I think this whole pattern would look best with one more high. Yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, yeah, if you're interested in the membership, on Sunday tomorrow we've got our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. And if you're interested in our gold membership, we do offer a 50% discount for the first month, so you can try it at the moment. And it's the GOLDSUB code. You'll find it in the video description. I wish you a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.